House Bill 170 is one of many bills introduced here in the State House to combat Ohio's heroin epidemic. If passed, it would allow those closest to addicts to reverse an overdose before even reaching a hospital. I spoke with a recovering addict about this antidote, which could become more widely available to many Ohioans.
I woke up in the hospital, my shirt was cut off and I had bruises on my chest. It was from my mom pounding on my chest saying, "Please don't take my baby boy, please don't take my baby boy."
Luckily for Miles Dawson, his mother's prayers were answered, thanks to a substance called naloxone.
The medics got here and they got me to the hospital, and that's kind of what brought me back is they gave me the naloxone, which reverses the effects of heroin altogether.
Dawson was rushed to the emergency room and given naloxone, or Narcan. In Ohio, it's hardly available outside of hospitals. But if Governor John Kasich signs House Bill 170 into law, that will all change.
It provides an opportunity to save lives, get people the treatment that they need.
State Representative Michael Stinziano is a co-sponsor of a bill that would provide naloxone to emergency responders and even friends and family members of opioid addicts. The bipartisan bill passed in both chambers unanimously.
I mean, these are wonderful people who have just unfortunately found an addiction, and addiction's tough to beat no matter what it is.
Dawson became addicted to opioids in high school after spending months in the hospital due to a lung abscess. He said the pain medication the hospital gave him was euphoric.
I never was like a big partier. I wasn't into drugs and things like that. So the way that I felt in there, like the way the pain medicine made me feel, I could definitely tell that there was something about it that I liked.
After returning home, addiction to his pain medication led to abuse of OxyContin and eventually heroin.
It was the fact that you could put something into your body and it was like instantaneously how fast you could feel the effects of it.
Dawson has been sober for almost 4 years now. He has a job in sales, just got approved for a home mortgage, and speaks to students and legislators about the dangers of addiction. After being saved by naloxone, he says he hopes other addicts will have the same second chances at life.
Like naloxone is it's going to be a big saver, like an EpiPen if you get a bee sting. I mean, the possibilities are endless for people.
It should be noted as well that a provision of the bill requires those who administer the naloxone to call authorities directly afterwards. The relapse is often very violent and painful for the addict. In fact, Dawson told me it felt like the worst flu in the world. From the State House, reporting for WOUB News, I'm Caleigh Bourgeois.